Hello, my name is Carrie Coonan, and it is a pleasure to introduce myself as the principal of Raynor Country Day School. I've been a member of the Raynor family for more than 25 years, and I've had the distinct pleasure of having my own 3 children experience all that Raynor Country Day School has to offer. We get to welcome you to the 2022-2023 school year with this open house presentation. The following video package will share highlights of your child's classroom experience here at Raynor. We also hope it will introduce you as a parent to the routines and responsibilities that your child experiences every day. Here at Raynor Country Day School, we believe in providing your child with academics for their mind, athletics for their body, and arts for their soul, with an overwhelming priority to help develop their inner character and allow them to go out into the community and learn to be a servant leader. I know that you are certain to enjoy the presentations provided by our very talented Raynor Country Day School staff members. And also, I know that you will call on me if I can be assistance to you or your family in any way as we move through this new school year together. Enjoy this digital presentation.
Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Sister, Mr. C. I am the 5th grade and 6th grade ELA teacher and science teacher. It's great to be with you today. We're off to a new and exciting year, and I look forward to teaching all of your wonderful children. Before I get into my classroom and what we'll be covering throughout the year, I briefly want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm married over 14 years to my wife, Suzanne, and I have a beautiful daughter named Jeanette, who's 12 years old, who spent a little time here at Raynor and was off to a wonderful start. And now she's in 7th grade, which I can't believe it, how fast time goes. I graduated St. Anthony's High School and moved on to St. Joseph's College, where I received my undergraduate degree and played 4 years of soccer, and worked in business for several years before I moved into education and went for my master's at CW Post, LIU University, where I graduated again with my master's. And this is my 15th year teaching, and I've been at Raynor here for 9 years. And as I said before, it's amazing how fast the time flies. In my summer months, I work at a summer camp, Camp Eastwoods out in Oyster Bay, where I'm the sports coordinator. And Jeanette and I get to spend 6 weeks together, having fun going back and forth to Oyster Bay and performing in some of the summer events that we have going on there. And we relax and enjoy for a few weeks before we come back to here to Raynor. And as I said, I've really enjoyed my time here, and it's just a great experience being in this school. Hello again. I just wanted to show you some various parts of our classroom and how we interact with them throughout the course of the day. We start off with our schedule for 6th grade. It's listed on the left-hand side over here, so you know exactly where they're going to be throughout the course of the day. Very important, our homework board, where we copy down the information onto our agendas, where we take them home. I encourage all the students to copy everything word for word into their agenda, so they know exactly what they need to do for homework. I will sometimes attach important announcements of events that may be coming up in the school year up at the bottom. Okay. As here I have a flashcard sample of how the students should use their flashcards for vocabulary, both in 5th and 6th grade. Over here, I have my daily oral language, correct the mistakes. Each day, 5th and 6th grade will be given multiple sentences to correct throughout the course of the day. Works on their proofreading strategies, helps them out with their spelling, punctuation, and grammar. So they have to find the mistakes. And I encourage you out there in the audience to look over these sentences and see if you can find the mistakes. The next part of our tour of the classroom takes us to the most invaluable resource we have in the room, and that's our smart board. We do a lot of activities on here that broaden the students' educational experience. They watch short videos, educational games that we play on here, and a lot of interactive activities which really help them out a lot. This is also a great opportunity for me to talk about the teachers that I'm working with, 2 wonderful teachers, I'm happy to welcome back Mrs. Rodriguez, formerly known as Mrs. Hawk. She'll be continuing to do social studies and math this year. She has a day in history class that she runs, and math centers I'll be helping her out with once a week, which I'm excited to be doing. I'll be teaching ELA for 5th and 6th grade as well as science. And we'll be also doing a 4 through 6 STEAM lab. Ms. Icarino and I will be working on that once a week with the students, where they get to build projects, not just science related, but also maybe social studies, Raynor Nights activities, and so on. Additional subjects that the students will have are music, Spanish, art, band, chorus, health, and PE. It's a full day, but they're up to the task. The next part of our classroom is usually busy in the mornings and in the afternoons. It's the locker area. Sixth graders actually bring a lock to school, and they lock their lockers throughout the course of the day, and they get themselves prepared for junior high school so that they can transition from class to class very quickly. It's a good opportunity for them to do that. We have an expansive library. We'll be covering books throughout the year. Students will be asked to work on some worksheets and answer questions. It's used both for their reading and writing grade. Not all the books are we going to get to during the course of the year, but if students want to do dear reading, which is side reading where they can get extra credit, they can choose any one of these books or books from home that are grade appropriate, and it's going to help them towards their average if they finish the report before the end of the marking period. We'll also be covering various writing assignments such as personal narratives, persuasive essays, compare and contrast, how to. We build them from scratch. We see samples. Students will use graphic organizers, which I urge them to hold on to because it won't be the last time they write those types of papers. And it's a really good interactive experience that the students have. And they'll also have some writing challenges such as Patriot Pen and poetry contests. So we got a lot of things planned for ELA. And not to mention the science. Also, we have a science fair coming up in March. Miss Marshall always does a wonderful job preparing the actual science fair, and I work as one of the judges. So best of luck to everybody throughout the course of the year. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can email me. You can use the Remind app, or you can contact me through Google Classroom. Okay? Any questions, please feel free to let me know, and best of luck throughout the year.
Hi, my name is Cassidy Rodriguez, and I'm the 5th and 6th grade social studies teacher, as well as the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade math teacher. I'm so excited to get this 2022-2023 school year started and have a great, exciting time with all of your students. A little bit about me is that I graduated from Long Island University with a degree in elementary and special education, as well as a concentration in sociology. Prior to attending Long Island University, I attended the University of Hartford, where I played Division I lacrosse. I really love sports. I love watching sports. I love playing sports. And I recently just picked up the sport of golf, so I'm slowly but surely getting better at it. I have 4 ducks who me and my husband raise at home in our backyard. And I also have 2 dogs, 2 large dogs. I have a Doberman Pinscher and a Pit Bull Mastiff mix. My hobbies include fishing, reading, going out on the boat. I love to craft. I have a Cricut and a bunch of different little craft tools that I love to bring into the classroom and allow the students to use with me on Fun Fridays and indoor recess days. So I'm really looking forward to getting to do that with my students again and sharing some of my love and some of my hobbies that I personally have, and creating an outlet for the students to experience them and maybe pick up some hobbies on their own. This school year, your child could look forward to a lot of fun events that we have planned. Personally, my favorite being Pi Day. I know Mr. C's is May the 4th. He's a big Star Wars fan. So we like to celebrate as many days as we can and get a lot of activities that we would normally do in school to combine with some outside influences and get the kids engaged and excited to learn. I will bring you around our classroom, show you what our daily routines look like, and what your child can expect for the rest of the school year. So to start in this corner of our classroom, we have my classroom jobs listed in the beginning of the school day and homeroom for 5th and 6th graders. They will automatically come in and complete their jobs. At the beginning of the school year, I had them complete a job application that had them apply for a job that best seemed fit for them. They were able to include their strengths, their weaknesses, anything that they could give to the job, something that maybe they could do better for the job. And this just kind of gives them an introduction to what they're going to face in the real world, which is a job application. So some of the jobs that I have are morning meeting monitor, paper passer, messenger, caboose, line leader. And these are just small ways that I can get the students to take a little bit of responsibility in their learning and have a little bit of more responsibility in their classroom. Students feel more engaged and motivated when they have a say, when they're able to do something in the classroom that benefits themselves and others. So this is just a small way that I could get the students involved and have them take responsibility in their own learning. Moving over to our 5th grade math portion of our classroom, again, the students will have a social studies and math binder that is section 4, social studies and math. Going into our math section, the students will receive numerous amounts of little note sheets that I pre-make for them. I like to pre-make note sheets for the students because it relieves the stress of having to take notes while I'm directing or teaching them through instruction. Also, we do a lot of our mental math games on loose leaf paper that they go all keep to refer to. Just as a refresher, we did some long division and some standard 2-digit multiplication problems. Again, just some cheat sheets. And then also as we move into our modules, the students will put their modules within this binder. I also like to use the McGraw-Hill My Math textbook. We've done a lot of work out of this textbook so far, and I continue to use it throughout the school year because it does align great with the New York State standards that we cover throughout our curriculum. This week and the week previously, we have been focusing on reviewing our multiplication and division problems. We've gone a little bit into place value, which is kind of a review of 4th grade. And this year we could look forward to multiplying and dividing decimal numbers, adding and subtracting fractions, multiplying and dividing fractions, and working with volume and area. On to our 6th grade math portion of the classroom, the students can look forward to learning about ratios, rates, proportions, dividing fractions, dividing decimals, rational numbers, and absolute value. These topics are best learned using small group instruction. Therefore, the students will be able to use manipulatives, technology in order to solve the problems that are put in front of them. Also, these are really great topics that can be incorporated into the outside world where the students can apply the knowledge of what they've learned already and apply it to the knowledge that they are learning today. I really enjoy creating projects that the students can learn and use outside of the classroom. For example, last year I did a project of giving the students $1 million, and they had certain requirements on what they had to buy, but other than that, they had a freedom to purchase whatever they want. And it really taught them how to manage their money while also dividing money, using fractions, using different proportions of what they can spend. Also, another one, I did a pizza company where the students were making profits, where they were buying and selling things. So it really works with actual real life problems, also incorporating our curriculum. I look forward to creating really, really inspiring and creative projects that the students can create and actually use outside of the classroom. For 5th grade social studies, our students can look forward to a lot of fun hands-on activities that incorporate the topics we'll be covering this year. We first started with the 50 states and the 50 capitals. Our students have had so much fun learning and memorizing the states and capitals. We've sang songs, we've read books, and we're even completing our own state studies project. To go into a little bit about the materials that are needed in my class, because I teach math and social studies, our students will have one math and social studies binder. The binder will be split into 2 sections, one section being a social studies part and one section being a math part. To go into a little bit about the social studies aspect, like I mentioned, we're doing our state studies. So in this, I print out a state each day and we cover a state and a little bit about their facts. For example, Alabama, we went over the capital, which is Montgomery. We placed the capital on the state. We have the state flower, which is the camellia. The state animal or the bird is the yellowhammer, and the landmark is the USS Alabama. So this gets students really engaged in the states that they are present with, and it gets to retain fun facts and information that they'll need to know for the future. A little bit more about what we'll cover this school year. We will go over the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. We'll also learn about the growth of our nation. We'll learn about the California Gold Rush, and we'll cover the Civil War.
Alabama and Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, and more, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, 35 to go. Kansas and Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, and good old Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, and Montana, Nebraska 27, number 20, Nevada, next New Hampshire, and New Jersey, all the way down New Mexico. There's New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, now it's me. Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, and there's Utah, Vermont, and Louisville, Virginia, and there's Washington, and West Virginia, too. Good Wisconsin, Alaska, you know, it's the 49. No, Wyoming is Alaska, in the 50 states that rhyme. Thank you for watching.
Moving on to our 6th grade social studies component of my classroom, I like to incorporate hands-on creative projects that the students can complete in order to incorporate the content that they're learning throughout the curriculum. For example, this week we started on early people and early civilizations. Therefore, we dove a little bit deeper into artifacts and archaeologists and how we actually are able to learn about these people. Throughout the school year, the students can look forward to learning about more ancient civilizations such as ancient Egypt, ancient China, ancient Mesopotamia, and I still will include those hands-on projects that the students will be able to have a creative outlet to learn from. In my class, between the math and social studies class, each grade has one binder for me. That one binder is sectioned into a math section and a social studies section. With each of those sections, the students will be able to place any handouts, any assignments, any homeworks, just so that they're all organized in that one binder and they could stay remaining in my classroom. I look forward to creating more hands-on projects with my students and getting to know these early civilizations. And if you keep watching, you will see an example or an excerpt of one of the experiments that we just completed. Hi, I'm archaeologist Miss Rodriguez, and I'm here with my fellow archaeologists, and we're doing a little experiment today. But first, I'm going to let my archaeologists introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm archaeologist Emily. Hi, I'm archaeologist Daniel. Hi, I'm archaeologist Liam.
Beautiful. I'm so happy that you got to meet my archaeologist. Today we are trying to dig up or discover 4 artifacts in our artifact box. But we needed a little help and we needed to create tools. So what we did was that we took a period to create some of our archaeologist tools. We have things that will help us excavate, things that will help us clean, things that will help us measure. We have all different types of tools. But first, let's do a little review. Archaeologist Emily, what is an artifact?
An artifact is an item that tells us how people live.
Good, tells us how people live. Archaeologist Gabe, what is an archaeologist?
An archaeologist studies ancient materials and other physical remains of prehistoric.
And Liam, what is prehistory?
A time before written history.
Oh my goodness, let the experiment begin. Right now, our friend archaeologist Liam is using his archaeologist tools to find artifacts in our artifact bin. He was lucky enough to find one artifact already. Archaeologist Liam, what kind of tool are you using right now?
I'm using
A rake. And what did you use to make that rake?
hot glue and powder sticks and
Toothpicks. Yeah. All right. Let's see if he finds anything. See anything?
Not
See bugs.
yet.
think you found something. What did you find?
A binder ring.
A binder ring. All right. Okay, I'm here with archaeologist Emily, and she's using, what kind of tool are you using? Show the camera.
I'm using a pickaxe that can also be used to move dirt out.
Ooh, okay. And what did you use to make that?
I used hot glue, tape, and some pop stick.
Okay, all right. Let's see if she finds anything. We're looking for artifacts here. Looks like we got something. What does it look like? A pencil. All right, let's see if she can get out with her tools. Oh, nice job. Okay, now I'm here with archaeologist Gabriel. And what tool are you using for us to excavate?
The shovel.
The shovel, which looks like this. What'd you use?
Some tape inside and like a cup.
Okay, cool. So both of our archaeologists before you have only found 2. There are 2 more in here that no one has found yet. Can you find them? All right, he's up for the challenge. Go ahead.
Ready?
I stopped the video and he did 1 scoop and he found it. What'd you find?
A battery.
A battery. All right, wait, what else?
I found 2 things.
You found 2? What was the other one? No, I think it's just a battery. That was a world record time. I think that excavation was like 5 seconds. That was amazing. All right, now because he found his 1 artifact so fast, show the camera. He's now using his brush that he used, a popsicle stick and pipe cleaners, to find the last hidden artifact. Go ahead, Gabe. Uh-oh, I hit something. Now he's found 2 artifacts at one time. Oh, you got it? You have to be careful using your hand.
Okay. I don't know what key. I found it.
What'd you find?
A key.
A key, and what else? And a pencil. He's found 3 out of the 4 artifacts with his artifact tools. All right, archaeologists, what do we say our most effective tool that we've all used was?
Definitely the
A rake.
shovel.
A rake, a shovel, what else?
Pickaxe.
A pickaxe. So as archaeologists, we have to use tools to help us get artifacts out of the ground safely without breaking them so that they can help us say what about people?
How old you are.
How old they are. Very good.
Hi, my name is Emily Toon. Welcome to the middle school building.
Hello, my name is Gabriel. I'm graduating from 6th grade this year.
Hi, my name is Leo, and we're so excited to show you our school.
with my friends.